If the powers can be added, it can be split, isn't it? X, Y, Z are some integers. If I take that integers, 3 power anything will be some constant. That I am going to write it as K, that's it. Okay? If the base are same, in the equal side, I can equate the powers. I'm going to consider it like this because I have to get X, Y, Z is equal to 1. So I am going to consider A power X, Y, Z here. Okay? Hello dear students, a warm welcome to one and all. My name is Vibha, Mathematics faculty at Vidyashram Pre-University College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. In the last session, we have learnt about formula of theory of indices, isn't it? So, and then we have solved based on the simple 2-marker and then 1-marker problems. So in this session, we are going to use the same laws and then we are going to solve some more problems which are 3-marker. So in this chapter, theory of indices, in the session 2, we are going to solve the topics of problems on 3-marker. Okay, so before moving on to the 3-marker, I am going to once again give you what are all the formulas we have studied in the last session. That is A power m into A power n can be written as A power m plus n, isn't it? Or A power m into A power minus n can be written as A power m minus n, right? Similarly, we have used A power minus m can be written as 1 by A power m. Similarly, A power 0 is nothing but 1, right? So, and then we have used also the formula cube root of p or A power p will be is equals to A power p by q. Similarly, we know that square root of A is A power 1 by 2. Similarly, cube root of A is A power 1 by 3. Right? And then we know that the formula A power m by A power n can be written as A power n minus n, or it can also be written as 1 divided by A power n minus m based on m or n will be greater. Correct? So these are all the formulas you are going to use to solve the problems. So and then I have given you some more, that is A by B whole power minus m can be written as b by a whole to the power of m, isn't it? So we can use all these formulas to solve the problems. Let us move on to the problem. Prove that x power a divided by x power b whole to the power of a squared plus b squared plus ab into x power b by x power c to the power of b squared plus bc plus c squared into x to the power of c by x to the power of a c squared plus ca plus a squared is equals to 1. So is that look like? So as you are looking into inside a to x to the power of a by x power b can be written as x to the power of a minus b. If you write that, you are going to have x to the power of a minus b into a squared plus ab plus b squared. This will be very bigger to multiply. So what I am going to do, I am going to split the power. What I am going to split the power here, see, a power m divided by a power n whole power s can be written as a power ms divided by a power ns. Think that inside a is m, b is n, and this whole term is s. So accordingly, I am going to take the LHS here. What is LHS? LHS, I can take it as x power a divided by x power b whole to the power of a square plus ab plus b squared into x power a by x power c, this is b whole to the power of b squared plus bc plus c squared into x to the power of c by x to the power of a whole to the power of c squared plus ca plus a squared. So I am going to split this one. What I am going to split accordingly, x to the power of a into a squared plus ab plus b squared divided by x to the power of b into, according to that formula, a squared ms ns plus ab plus b squared into x to the power of b into b squared plus bc plus c squared divided by x to the power of c into b squared plus bc plus c squared into x to the power of c into c squared plus ca plus a squared divided by x to the power of a into what you are going to have c squared plus ca plus a squared, right? So this I am going to multiply. Numerator a will be inside, b will be inside. So what it will become? It will be as, so you are going to write it as x to the power of, what it will become, a into a is a cube. This will be plus a into a is a squared b. Again, a into b is ab squared. A into b squared is ab squared divided by b into a is ba squared. ba squared or a squared b, correct? Plus you are going to have it as b into ab is ab squared plus you are going to have b into b squared is b cube, correct? So into, similarly I am going to multiply the numerator, this one, b into b squared is b cube, b into bc is b squared c, b into b into c squared is bc squared divided by c into b squared is cb squared plus c into bc is bc squared plus c into c squared is c cube into x to the power of, you are going to have c into c squared is c cube plus c into c a is ac squared plus c into ca is a squared c divided by x power, a into c squared is ac squared, a into ca is a squared c, a into a squared is a cube. You can observe, dear students, here you are having the same power with the same base which you are having. You can get cancel the numerator and the denominator. If you observe, you can split up. Because this is a base has same, powers are added, base are same. If the powers can be added, it can be split, isn't it? A power m into a power n can be written as a power m plus n, isn't it? Accordingly, a power m plus n can be written as a power n dot a power n. So accordingly, I am going to write this x power a cube into x power a squared b into x to the power of ab squared divided by x to the power of a squared b into x to the power of ab squared into x to the power of b cube into, so you are going to have x to the power of b cube into x to the power of b squared c or cb squared into x to the power of bc squared divided by x to the power of cb squared into x to the power of bc squared into x power c cube into x to the power of c cube into x to the power of ac squared into x to the power of a squared c divided by x to the power of ac squared into x to the power of a squared c into x power a cube. You can observe, dear students, if they are same, you are going to have it as x power a cube will get cancelled, right? Similarly, you are going to have x power b cube, x power b cube, x power a squared b, x power a squared b, x power ab squared, x power ab squared, x power cb squared, x power cb squared, x power bc squared, x power bc squared, x power c cube, x power c cube, x power ac squared, x power ac squared, x power a squared c, x power a squared c. So you are going to remain with the value 1. That's it. Is that so easier? So we'll be moving on to the next problem. What they've asked. If 3 power x is equals to 5 power y is equals to 15 power z, then show that z into x plus y is equals to xy. So what I am going to assume here, I am going to assume that 3 power x is equals to 5 power y is equals to 15 power z is equal to k. Some constant, k will be some constant I'm assuming to solve or to show that what they have given. So here if I am assuming like that, therefore I can take it as 3 power x will be is equal to k. Similarly, 5 power y can be k, some constant, right? And 15 power z will be is equals to some constant. Why? X, Y, Z are some integers. If I take that integers, 3 power anything will be some constant. That I am going to write it as k, that's it. Okay. Here, if I am going to take this power to that side, it will become 1 by. Okay. So, how I am going to write it here? According to this is the formula, I am going to use it as a power, what is that? I can have m is equal to k, means I can write it as a will be is equal to k to the power of 1 by m. Okay. If I take power to that side, it will become reciprocal of that power. Got? That formula we are using here. So 3, if I am going to take it as power x, if I am going to take it at that side, it will become k to the power of 1 by x. Okay. Similarly, 5, if I am going to take it that side, it will become k to the power of 1 by y. 15, I can write it as k to the power of 1 by z. Right? So here I know that 15 can be written as 3 into 5 or 5 into 3. Why I am taking particularly that? I want this one, k power 1 by x, k power 1 by y. So therefore we know that 3 into 5 is nothing but 15. So what is 3? 3 is nothing but k power 1 by x into 5 is nothing but k power 1 by y is equal to 15 is nothing but k power 1 by z. You know, dear students, if the base are same, I can add out the powers. What is that? A power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. So therefore, I can add the powers here. A replaces k, m replaces 1 by x, n replaces 1 by y. So here accordingly, k to the power of 1 by x plus 1 by y will be is equal to k to the power of 1 by z. That's it. So now if the base are same, listen carefully, if the base are same, in the equal side, I can equate the powers. So your base are same, I can equate the powers. So therefore you are going to have, see, I can equate the powers means if base are same, equate powers of equation. Okay, this is the equation. So I am going to equate the powers of the equation. What is that? 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to 1 by z. That was the proof they have asked? No. So what we need to do? Let us cross multiply. If I cross multiply, what happens? I am going to see here 1 by x, y into 1 is y plus x into 1 is x divided by xy is the LCM will be is equals to 1 by z. So what are you going to write? Cross multiply. If you cross multiply, z will come to here, xy will come to there. xy into 1 is xy only. So you are going to have z into y plus x will be is equal to xy. Or you can write it as, what is that? Or xy will be is equal to, that's what they have asked? No, the same thing. Z into x plus y. This is your answer, right? This is your answer. Correct? That is the proof. You are going to have one thing you have to observe here, this formula, and then if the base are same in the equal side, I can equate their powers. Understood? We'll be moving on to the next problem. So same problem you're having, I think. If a power x, that is similar type of problem, is equal to b power y is equal to c power z, and they have given the condition b squared is equal to ac, prove that 1 by x plus 1 by z is equals to 2 by y. What I am going to assume? Assume that a power x is equals to b power y is equals to c power z is equals to some constant. So therefore a power x is equals to k. A will be is equal to k to the power of 1 by x. B power y is equals to k. B will be is equal to k to the power of 1 by y. And c power z is equals to k. And c will be is equal to k to the power of 1 by z. And given, what they have given? Given that b squared is equal to ac. B squared is equal to ac. So you know already b is nothing but k to the power of 1 by y. Substitute k to the power of 1 by y b whole squared is equal to a is k to the power of 1 by x and c is k to the power of 1 by z. This is according to a power m whole power n. What is a power m whole power n? Which is nothing but a power m n. So therefore accordingly you are going to write 1 by y into 2. What is 1 by y into 2? 2 by y, correct? So therefore it will become k to the power of 2 by y is equal to base are same. I can add the powers. Which formula? A power m dot a power n is equal to a power m plus n. So I can add the powers k to the power of 1 by x plus 1 by z. Now base are same, equal sign. I can equate the powers. Therefore you can have 2 by y will be is equal to 1 by x plus 1 by z, or you can write it as 1 by x plus 1 by z is equal to 2 by y. Is that so easier? So this is your proof for the problem. Understood? We'll be moving on to the next problem. So 3 marker only. If p power x is equals to q power y is equal to r power z is equal to s power w, and they have given pq equal to rs, then prove that 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to 1 by z plus 1 by w. Let us try accordingly. What is that? Assume that what it will be? P power x is equal to q power y is equals to r power z is equals to s power w equal to some constant k. So you are going to take it as p power x will be is equal to k. P will be is equal to k power 1 by x. Q power y is equals to k. Q will be is equal to k power 1 by y. R power z will be is equal to k. R will be is equal to k power 1 by z. Similarly, you are going to have s power w is equal to k, means s will be is equal to k to the power of 1 by w. Correct? So here you can take that one as what they have given. Given PQ is equal to RS. What is P, what is Q, what is R, and what is S? You are going to substitute there. You are going to get the answer. Yes, obviously dears. So PQ. So P is nothing but K to the power of 1 by X into Q is nothing but K to the power of 1 by Y is equal to R is nothing but K to the power of 1 by Z. Similarly, S will be is equal to K to the power of 1 by W. So what you are going to get? You are going to get it as the base are same. I can add out the powers. So k to the power of 1 by x plus 1 by y will be is equal to, here also base are same. I can add out the powers, which is k to the power of, what is that? 1 by z plus 1 by w. Now base are same in the equal side. I can equate the powers. So what it will be? 1 by x plus 1 by y 1 by z. You are getting the proof. Yes. 1 plus 1 by w. Is that the proof? Yes, ma'am. That is the proof. Therefore, this is your answer. Is that so easier for assumption and then getting what will be the proof? Isn't it? We'll be moving on to the next problem. That is, if 2 power 1 by a is equals to 3 power 1 by b is equals to 54 to the power of 1 by c, then show that a plus 3b is equals to c. So we are going to have similarly the same. What is that? 2 power, assume that assume that what you're going to assume? 2 power 1 by A is equals to 3 power 1 by B is equals to 54 to the power of 1 by C is equals to some constant. So you are going to take it as 2 power 1 by Y is equal to K. 2 will be is equals to, now I told you A to the power of M is equal to K means A will be is equal to K to the power of 1 by M. If K to the power of 1 by M is equal to A means K will be is equal to A to the power of M. So therefore, you are going to have 2 to the power of 1 by A. If it comes to this side, the power will become A. Reciprocal become, correct? Power A. Therefore, you are going to have K to the power of A. Similarly, 3 to the power of 1 by B is equal to K means reciprocal of 1 by B is B. So 3 will become K to the power of B. Similarly, 54 to the power of 1 by C equal to K means 54 will become K to the power of C. So you are going to write accordingly. What is that? You know already how I am going to write it 54. Yes, because I want 54 in the right hand side. You know already 54 can be written as what? 9. Correct na? So you are going to have 9 6 54, isn't it? Or 18 2s what is that? You are going to have it as 18 3s 54. So how we are going to write that one as? I am going to write 54 can be written as, see, 54, otherwise you are going to find out. 54, what is that? 2 2s, isn't it prime number? What is that? 2 2s 4, you are going to have 2 7s 14. Similarly, you are going to have it as 3, isn't it? Right? 27 2s is 54. Again 3 1s 3 9s. Again you are going to have 3 3s. Again you are going to have 3 1s. So 54 can be written as 2 into 3 cube. You are going to have it as, isn't it? So 3 cube, if I am going to write that one as, accordingly 54 can be written as, 54 will be is equal to 2 into 3 cube. Right? So therefore, you know already 54 is nothing but what? 54 is K power C. So K power C and then K power A. 2 is K power A into 3 power 3. 3 can be written as K power B. So K power B whole power 3. So therefore, you are going to write it as K power C will be is equals to K power A. This is A power M whole power N, which can be written as K power B3 or 3B. 3 into B, B into 3, both are same. So base are same, I can add the powers. So K power C will be is equal to K power A plus 3B. Now base are same, I can equate the powers in the equal sign. C will be is equal to A plus 3B, or they have given, or you can write it as A plus 3B will be is equal to C. That's it. That is your answer. You are going to concentrate on this, how 54 can be written as, since they have given the condition here. So accordingly, I am writing. Understood? So this will be the problem solving and you are going to get the answer as it is. Okay. So next we'll be moving on to, if A power X is equals to B, B power Y is equal to C and C power Z is equal to A, then show that X, Y, Z is equal to 1. This problem is little trickier, right? So what we are going to do here, I am going to take this assumption. See, whatever you are taking the equal sign, if here A, here you make it as A. So if the powers are equal, I can equate, if the base are equal, I can equate the powers. If the base are equal, equate the powers. Got? So that you have to bring. So I am going to take, let us take, let A power X is equals to B. Correct? They have given A power X is equals to B. This I am going to consider. So here I am going to raise the power YZ. Because what? I want XYZ. So that only I can get XYZ. Here X is there. I do not have YZ. So I am going to raising the power YZ. If I am going to raise the power in the left hand side, I should raise the power in the right hand side also. So what I am going to do? Raise the power YZ. So A power XYZ will be is equal to B power YZ. Got? I am raising the power YZ. So if I am raising the power, this will be as it is. and this I can write it as b power y whole to the power of z, isn't it? Because a power n can be written as a power m whole power n. What is b power y? B power y is nothing but c. So I am going to consider that c power z, correct? But what is c power z? Here you are having the same a power x y z, left hand side. So what is c power z? C power z is nothing but a. So consider c power z is nothing but a. What is a can be written as? A is nothing but a power 1, correct? A power 1 is nothing but a only. So therefore if the base are equal, I can equate the power. So xyz will be is equals to 1. Is that so easier, dear students? Right? So this will be asked for 3 markers. So these are all the 3 marker question. So which can be asked for your examinations. Okay. So these are all the 3 marker questions which will be asked for your examinations. So thank you, dear students. In the next session, we are going to, do the problems on 5 marker. Okay. Thank you.